All right, what's up, guys? Dr. Dan over here. We got Derek. Derek's been a patient for a couple months now. I think you said you kind of found us on YouTube. Is that true?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was sitting at home watching YouTube videos, says, man, that chiropractic stuff, what did you say? It looks awesome or what?
Yeah, and he's close by. Yeah. The adjustments look real well.
Real well.
Yeah.
So we're getting great feedback with the adjustments. Patients are improving. The exercises we teach have been helping people. Derek is a mixed firefighter EMT, right?
Right. I'm a career fireman, EMT, which includes a lot of contorting my body in different ways, a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of equipment wearing, and it's done a toll on my neck, my lower back, my mid-back, and I came to see Dr. Dan, and he's helped me a lot, especially with my flexibility, mobility, rehab.
Yeah. And he'll say it right now, it's like, you come in here, it's not just an adjustment, it's not just muscle work. I give him exercises to work on every day at home. You're an hour away-ish?
About an hour and 10 minutes away.
Right, so a little bit of a drive. We don't want to see him in here every week. He doesn't have time for that. He's working 2 jobs. He's redoing his house and all this other stuff. So it's so important at home that he tries to take some of this stuff home and work on it. We've given him, 10, 15 exercises to work on. We'll review 1 or 2 of those today, but we're going to get into some treatment of the cervical spine, the shoulders, the low back, down into his hips. I think you're one of the dudes that has some pretty tight legs, so we'll probably spend a little bit of time stretching the legs out today. But here we go. All right, shoulders back from me, wonderful. So when we get all our guys on the table here, guys and girls, we just kind of get them prepped and primed to feel what it feels like to be back, right? A little more back chain, as we say, shoulders down for me. Perfect right there. So what we just did with his scapula, we set them back and we had him lower them down. So now he has, when I touch down here, he's got a little bit of muscle activity, and we're teaching his brain how to just drop him down a little. There you go, right there. We're teaching his brain how to just improve his thoracic and his scapular posture. Now, the other thing with his low back pain, Derek is a little rounded down here. So he's lost a little bit of curvature. Do you feel that guy pop out right there? Is that your tender one?
Yeah.
That's his tender one right there. So we can feel just with a quick scan of the spine, just with our hands over the shirt, where and what's popped out. Now it's okay. It is okay. It's okay, as we said it before, to slouch a little bit, but just give me a little bit of tilt. Correct. And what he just did there, guys, he just lifted his chest up a little bit and he put his lumbar spine back into the beautiful lumbar lordotic curvature that's down there. But we are still feeling there's some swelling around the vertebrae, so you'll see how we work some of that out today, and hopefully we get a pretty good adjustment. But let's start high up in the upper body. Derek's had some tight neck, tight shoulder muscles, and we're going to do some hypervolt just to help loosen them up here. We'll do some myofascial up and down through the cervical spine, and but major posture changes since we first started. Have you been feeling decent?
Yeah. It's helped my golf game too.
Helps his golf game. And you're a golfer how many days a week?
I try to get 2 at least.
2 full 18 rounds? 18 holes, yeah? That's a lot. More than I play. I play once a year, so. My buddies though, some of my buddies like 3-4 rounds a week. I'm like, hey, how do you have time? Yeah. But golf game's been okay?
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Fun to be out there when it's nice though. Absolutely. Green and nature, right? Are you a cart rider or are you a puller? That's like, to me, that's like the best part, right? I mean, some guys, I just want to ride the cart, you know? Love it. Usually just you, or do you go with like a couple guys?
Couple buddies.
Yeah.
A few regulars.
Yeah. Putting game been on?
Putting one.
Not so much. Driving's been a little better though, or?
Decent. Got a new driver this year.
Alright. Good work. Any crazy, so with work, what happened this week? Any crazy calls or?
Something like camera appropriate.
Not camera appropriate, yeah.
A lot. It was a busy holiday weekend.
Oh, Memorial Day. That's right. You worked all weekend?
Oh, of course. Yeah. A lot of big calls.
Major fires or?
Yeah, we had one. We're at a gas plant.
So tell me a little bit about your shift. It's like, you said 24
on.
Yeah,
we work 24 hours on. We sleep eat at the station, take care of the trucks, clean up. And then we have 2 days off. And then we go back. So we work every third day.
Every third day. And then on the days off though, you're picking up like extra work too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're part-time on an ambulance, and if I'm not sleeping.
Yeah. Well, thank you for keeping everything running in wonderful order, right? With people and buildings and all that stuff. My brother's a police officer, and dude, it's just, you guys are going, you're saving the streets and making them work well for all the other people that are coming into offices and everything else, right? The one girl we just had in here, she's, did you get the fade shop down the street?
Huh?
The fade shop? Maybe you didn't grab, we have her cards out front, but
Yeah.
she does a lot of like EMT, police, like her whole, she's a hair cutter, but
Oh, yeah.
great haircuts. You have to check her out one of these days.
Yeah.
Get out there when you need one. We have her cards out front, but we just did a little segment with her and we talked about a little bit of police, fire, EMT, all that stuff. So,
Probably knows a lot of them.
treatment, guys, we've been working on his cervical spine, his thoracic spine. We've been talking about some shoulder mobility work, some back chain dominant stretching to recode or rewire his body to feel better in the right places and to feel a little looser in the places that are a little too tight right now. Hypervolt's a great addition to treatments just to help loosen up and stimulate some of the soft tissue structures around the shoulders and the spine and down into the hips like you've seen. Awesome. All right, left arm up high. Let me hold right here, shoulder down for me. All right. Push forward through the elbow. And now relax for me. Shoulder down again, right there, good. Push forward through the elbow. And relax. Push forward through the elbow. And relax. Shoulder down, good. All right, right arm up. Shoulder down, perfect. Push forward for me. And stop. Shoulder down, push, good. And stop. So you guys hear me say shoulder down on here. Push, one more. One of the things we like to work on and relax is a packed shoulder. A packed shoulder is a shoulder that's not, raise your arm up like that, a shoulder that's not high up in the neck, high up in the trap, where this trap's tight. So if we say pack the shoulder, pull your shoulder blade down. There we go. See how that softened this thing up right here. So that also increases the stretch down in the underarm, and it will help us long term to relieve some of the neck tension, head tension, and trap tension. Down right here, good. All right. Look down. All right, guys, then a couple things we get. If you've watched other videos outside the program or even inside the program, we might have talked about upper cross syndrome a little bit. Upper cross syndrome is where the pecs and the SCMs and the front neck muscles and the back neck muscles, I should say, up here, the suboccipitals get a little tight. The posture gets weak. Now, when we first met Derek, he had pretty tight neck shoulder muscles. So a lot of what we've been doing is coaching him to just like rest down here a little bit better. So that the neck doesn't get so compressed. Past couple appointments though, Derek's been adjusting awesome. Neck's been loosening up. I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks since we saw you last?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks now? All right, look down for me. Been feeling pretty good though?
Yeah, real good.
Doing some of the finger, wrist, arm stretching a little bit.
Especially throughout the day.
Awesome. I think we talked about some golf cart exercises, maybe just sitting and stretching the arms while you're waiting for your buddies to go.
Oh, yeah. My recovery time is definitely decreased.
Yeah. Look down. Nice. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look down. little spot right in there for that guy.
Oh yeah.
So guys, when we do our scan, we start superficial. Superficial just means real light through the muscle. As we desensitize the neck, the muscles, we can start to go a little deeper. Ultimately, we get mega deep, really right down on the joints of the vertebrae. And we can feel where the little joints are just irritated. They're tight, they're strained. We adjust those joints, then we promote better postural habits to improve the health of the neck. Relax. In the cervical spine, we have 7 vertebrae, C1 through C7. And it's very common to have like an opposite reaction, right? So every action has an opposite or equal reaction. So if we have a tight or an irritated upper right C1, C2 joint, it's common to have a left C3, C4, or C4, C5, or some other joint down the road. So Derek has a little bit in the upper or mid-right side, a little bit lower on the left side, and even a little bit more tension up here in this upper cervical on the left. So like I would say CO, C1 or C1, C2 up here high on the right, the mid-right, or up here on the left, the mid-right side, C2, 3, C3, 4, and then a little lower down like C4, C5 on the left side. And we're just feeling the suboccipital muscle right here is a little, you feel that guy? Sorry. He's like, what do you want to say?
Yeah, it's tender.
Yeah, he feels it. So it's funny, when you're a chiropractor, sometimes you think with your fingers, and that's what I do a lot of. It's just like you just feel, and you feel what's tight. Sometimes patients will be talking to me and I'll kind of be zoned out, just, focused on the muscle or the group that we're working on. And they might say, oh my gosh, that's the spot, right? Feel that spot right in there? Oh. All right, so he feels it, we feel it. Look down for me. Look up. Look down for me. Awesome. All right, relax for me. All right. All right, brother. Let's go face down on the table for me. So Derek is one of these dudes that we've really been harping on him to help his low back and get his legs more flexible, right? So this is what we call front chain dominance, where the quads are just super tight, and he's already made drastic improvement. I think when we started, we might have been like way back here.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember, but super tight legs. The quads, the hip flexors, they pull up into low back. So if we're front chain dominant, it's common to have more back pain. If we're front chain dominant, you absolutely will not be flexible. Okay. So with Derek, one of the things we've really been crushing him is the childhood rockers, which is one of our go-to exercises. You've been doing that a little bit?
I do.
A little bit, like down on the knees and the feet, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Which is 10 minutes a day, minimum 30 minutes a day. You can check out some of the other videos for the rocker position. What we're doing with Derek, though, you see how we kind of curl his toes here? And we're getting his whole front chain, which are the lateral leg muscles down here, the top of the foot, the quads, the hip flexors. We want to get these guys really flexible. And ultimately, in his case, it's number one, it's going to take a lot of time at home to sit and work on stretching. Here in the office, we're going to do some PIF, PIR, push into my hand here for me. And relax. And we're reinforcing this toes down and in, heel out posture. Push, push, push. And stop. And that really is the ideal posture for the lower extremity. It's getting him to be flexible. He feels when I torque your knee out, you see how much tighter that is? Like when we go out here, or we torque your heel out here. Yeah. So if we release the heel, and Derek's a little bit more of a toe out walker, and we're going to reverse that long term. It's going to help him tremendously for the whole rest of his life if we can make him a little more toe in walker. Push for me. And stop. Push. Stop. Push. And stop. And push. And stop. Beautiful, dude. Push. And stop. All right. So you guys see how much further we got here. Boom. All right. Hold it. Push. Stop. Push. A little looser on the left leg, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Push. And stop. Push. And stop. Awesome. Push. And stop. All right, good work, man. Back down. And then when we reposition his legs on the table, we just give him a quick little heel stretch, quick little calf stretch, quick little leg stretch, toes down and in, just to elongate the back of the knees, the popliteus muscles, and get him to loosen up down there. All right, I'm gonna raise your shirt up halfway. We're gonna do a little muscle work up the low back. All right, now you guys have seen me do some myofascial release on some other people that have come in here. And what we do is focus on the I love spine muscles. There's 3 of them on the left, 3 of them on the right. And really my favorite ones to work on are the ones right against the spinous processes. Right along the spinous processes, right up and down. And we can really hone in here. What I'm doing here, I get my knuckles, right? You see how the knuckles are like a little white right there? And I get my knuckles right against, feel that guy right in there, brother?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that feel like to you? Like a dagger or
Yeah, pretty
a
much.
burn maybe? So what we can do here when we feel this stuff, guys, we feel, one, we're scanning from his sacrum up to about his, T7, 8 vertebrae, right through the thoracolumbar junction, which is pretty much like right here. He's a little jammed up right here. But down in the low back, oh, right there, bro, huh? Is that right or no?
Yeah,
That's right. So we feel right here, it's about L2, L3. He's got some back pain, a little strain down in the muscle. And what happens here, guys, if you ever hurt your back, if you don't get it flushed out and worked out, you end up with a strain. A strain's like a knot in the muscle, and it grows kind of like a tree will grow roots. And it will cause more tension and more tightness radiating out, sometimes down into the hip, sometimes down into the leg. But for Derek's case, we've really been nailing his low back. Trying to strip out some of those muscles here in the office. Has been adjusting really well, so we should hear some pretty good adjustments today. And then at home, recommending a decent amount of hip stretching, childhood or go to rocking position, and just flexibility work to help repair his legs, get him stretched out. And that's one of the big things you guys have heard me say, proactivity outside the office. We really try to pump the proactivity outside the office to see positive progress at a quicker rate. You feel better, you golf better, you sleep better, you have less pain, moving throughout your workday. Good work, man. All right, let's get into that thoracic adjustment. Exhale out. All the way down for me, good. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. All right, buddy. Arms back up. Beautiful thoracic spine adjustments. Shoulder down here. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you get to laugh out. Holy cow, that was a big one, right? Turn this way, over here. Easy. All right, good. Face over to the window, right side up. There's all kinds of different people. They're funny people. Like, he's a quiet adjuster. He adjusts really well, but then he laughs, right? There's some people that come in here one night. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. She's crazy. It's funny. She loves it. She laughs, but she's like, like every pressure, So, all right. Some people love getting adjusted. Some people are like, oh, it's so tough. Roll towards me. Breath in. Breath out. Whole way out. Good. Other side.
Here. Breath in, breath out. Good, flat your back for me, Derek. Good work, man. Dude's come a long way already. We talked about the ankles a couple times already, right? How stiff the ankles and the feet are. We talked about the childhood rocker. It's about as good as it gets. All right, toe adjustments. Down, help give us more plantar flexion. Plantar flexion is something we lose. Dorsiflexion is also something we lose. Dorsiflexion is up, plantar flexion is down. But toe adjustments down here have helped and will continue to help to improve his leg flexibility and get his back chain stronger. His back chains, plantar fascia, calves, hamstrings, glutes. Bend this knee up. All right, good. Right hand. Gentle with the elbow. All right, good. Dude, moving better and better every week, man. I like the toes, the feet. All right. Left hand, left elbow, good. Still gonna work those guys a little bit though, right? Hands here, shoulders down out of your head, right there. Like that, good. All right, straighten out a little better through the hips here, like that, perfect. And then hands right up here like this, boom. All right, neck adjustment, last little piece here for the shoulders, turn. All right, one more there, right there. Good. Turn here to the right, left. Right shoulder down. Relax that neck. Good. All right, buddy. Sit up tall. Dude, great. Beautiful adjustments. Low back, mid back. Let's do the shoulders. Arm up, like this. Relax here. Let me hold here. Relax your elbow toe. There you go. Good. Left side. Good job. All right, scooch forward. All right, so for you, we still want to work the elbows over the next couple weeks. So what I want you to do, fingers open out this way now. All right, and now this week I want you to focus on hands down and out, like 20, 22, 25 degrees, something like that. Lean back into it. And now I just want you to work elbows straight and up tall, okay? Cool. See how soft your neck is? That's perfect. Feel how strong your back is. Lean to your left hand gently. Left shoulder back. That's perfect. Right side. Perfect. So at home, on the couch a little bit throughout the week, if you're watching any TV, just start to prop back, lean back, straighten the elbows up tall. And just start to work on that little forearm stretch right through here. Stand up now and turn towards me. The other thing we want to work on a maybe a table at home or a desk, open your hands up this way. And let's go right here like this. You can walk back. All right, keep those feet straight. Think head up, chest up. And let's try to straighten the left elbow fully and then straighten the right elbow. And this is also something we can do over on the Hyper Vibe. We talked about doing some upper body work. So today, before you leave, let's jump on the Hyper Vibe. Make sure we keep the feet straight and turned in a little bit. Here on the desk, or if we're doing this at home, rock back, think head up, chest up, or rock forward over your hands. Sink your chest through your shoulders. Feel how that packs those shoulders super nice, and make sure the neck stays soft. You drive this tension down into your back. See how good that feels? So that's a strong, stiff arm. You're gonna bear all your weight up here in your mid-back better. That's gonna help the neck to loosen up. That's also gonna help us get some better flexibility back into the elbows and the wrists. So you can do that on a desk, a chair,
or even down in your rocker. Step back from me. So Derek's doing the rocker. Do you want to show him how to do it?
Which way?
Do it right there. That's perfect. And I'll do it in front of you. All right, toes down and in. And then, all right. Couldn't get his ankles, they were too stiff. He just had to use his body weight and just blow them out right there. All right, good work, man. Now, down in the rocker, toes in, heels out. We've been nailing this. We think headed, cut left, cut right. This is our childhood rocker, our go-to rocker. Really helps load the knees. If you can take your hands up, getting somewhat comfortable down here. Open the hands up, plant the hands down. Think head up, chest up. Cut right, cut left a little bit, right? So see how that feels right there. Really on the right side, pull that right shoulder blade back, good. Then on the left side, pull that left shoulder blade back like that. Slide forward, think head up, chest up, arch your spine nicely, and just kind of hang out right down here, okay? So this will be a good one for you to just kind of hang out, turn the TV on at home, 10 minutes at least, 20 minutes, 30 minutes if you got time. But you can transition back to your regular hand, get some finger stretching in like this. Let your chest, yes, good. The more we let the chest sink through, the stronger the back's gonna get. All right, so palms this way, or you can even go palms up for a nice little finger stretch. All good ways to just practice sitting to improve the flexibility down into the hips, the knees, and the ankles. All right, my man?
Sounds good.
All right, good work, man. Thank you for the appointment today. Derek is in here once every couple weeks. We started off, I think, twice a week for the first week or two. Major progress just in a short time. We're going to continue to rehab his ankles, his knees, low back adjusted well, mid back adjusted well, neck adjusted well. He's made major progress in activating his back chain, which means getting stronger in the back and holding his head up higher so he doesn't have so much neck tension. We're going to continue to reinforce these tips, tricks, and activities so when he leaves here, he can incorporate a lot of this stuff at home and just keep mobile throughout the rest of life. Thanks for the time. Thanks for the video.